summertime by the bay, AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Francisco Giants. Vaughn, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Number 40 gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last three starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Snyder racing back up into the arcade and out of here. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. His first home run of the season. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Set to go now, number 33, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. No outs, nobody on. Hit down the third base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Number 18 is after it. The throw to first is in time, one down. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
Digging in now, number 4, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Bases are empty, one man out. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Greg Vaughn. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Runner at first here, one man out. There goes the runner. Right side, hit hard. And that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Into the box now, B.J. Surhoff. Hit hard towards center, and the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Stepping in now, Darryl Hamilton fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Coming to the plate now, Robin Yount, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Vaughn at third, Surhoff on second. Hamilton is over at first with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Lewis moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Into the box, number 13. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Brewers 3 and the Giants coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Number 35, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Into the box now, Royce Clayton, as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Here it is, the 3-0 is taken, strike 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
And that misses, ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one. So in now for San Francisco, Darren Lewis. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. A runner at first with no outs here. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A tag for 1. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Next to bat for the Giants, Matt Williams. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ready with the 0-2. This is line to left. Vaughn is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
So coming to the plate, Will Clark, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Lewis is off of first with 2 away. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Once again a 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. At the plate, number 35, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And that one just missed outside. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Next for Milwaukee, number 8, second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
So he'll hold on at first following the single to right, making 2 hits for him here this evening. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Milwaukee leaderboard to find that his total is currently tops on the roster in that department. Striding into the box, number 33, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Here's the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Lewis moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 4.
Digging in now for the Brewers, number 4. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Greg Vaughn. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 1-1 home. Line toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
In now, B.J. Surhoff. Hit hard on the ground to second. Thompson ranges to his right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Brewers lead it 5-0. At the plate, Chris James. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
At the plate, Corey Snyder. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. James aboard here at first with nobody out. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Second baseman, Robbie Thompson.
Now in the box, Robbie Thompson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-2. Hit hard to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here's a look over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Standing in now, number 18. Pitches high, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Milwaukee leads it 5-0. Now at the plate, Darryl Hamilton. He drew a walk his first time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robin Yount earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
Into the box now, number 13. Swing and a little tapper. Yount stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box, number 35. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. So far on the year, number 35 is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Fouled away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Brewers are out in front, 5-0. Digging in, number 40. He'll take his first hacks here. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Stepping up now, Royce Clayton. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Darren Lewis. Popped him up. Number 33 is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 8. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. 1-1. Hit to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, number 33.
So coming to the plate, number 33. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Five runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Called strike 2. Lifted in the air out to right. Snyder going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, number 4.
Ground ball foul down the left side. 2 out, nobody on. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Greg Vaughn, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. The 1-1 home. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. James racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Matt Williams, and they'll need him to get something going here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in now, Will Clark. Up high, 2-1 now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And now a pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hamilton has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris James.
So striding forward now, Chris James. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. High and deep to right center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Into the box now, Corey Snyder. 2 balls and a strike. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Standing in now, Robbie Thompson. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 18.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
In now, number 18. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Thompson at second with 2 down. Missed with a slider.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
We played 4 full. It's the Brewers 5 and the Giants 2. Now at the plate, BJ. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit to right.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Number 50 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 50.
Into the box, Darrell Hamilton pitches a cold strike. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Robin Yount.
Coming to the plate now, Robin Yount. One and two now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. He'll try again. 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, number 13. Cue shot here out towards short. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Standing in now, number 35. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Brewers lead this one 6-2. Willie McGee will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 51, Willie McGee.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Royce Clayton.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Royce Clayton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25, Darren Lewis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren Lewis. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Matt Williams would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Standing in, Matt Williams, man at first after the 2-out walk. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Lewis is on his way home. He will score as they now trail by only 3.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Into the box now, Will Clark. Ground ball right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Giants get a run on the RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's the Brewers 6 and the Giants 3. Michael Jackson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Michael Jackson.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 8. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Into the box, number 33. Grounded up the first baseline. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 4.
Stepping in, number 4. It was a walk in his last trip. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, left fielder, Greg Vaughn.
Ready once again, Greg Vaughn. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They still lead it 6-3. Now at the plate, Chris James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
In now, Corey Snyder. Chopped weakly to the left. Right to him. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Robbie.
Stepping in, Robbie Thompson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. As a look, now the pitch. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, number 18. Softly hit out to short. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Mark Knudsen will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Jose Uribe will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Now to the plate, Royce Clayton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yount is there, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on a close play at the plate, and that'll make it a little more interesting now. It's 6-5.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Striding in, Darren Lewis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Back here in San Francisco, we're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Number 21 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 21.
Ready for another chance? B.J. Surhoff. He singled his last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Three and one. Here it is. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now. 3-2. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. And certainly worth the second look here as we've got our camera locked in on him from the beginning of the play. And you can see him stretch out as far as he can to pull this one in. Nice play. Stepping in now, number 13. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Scott Fletcher will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Sinker. 3-2 now. Surhoff at second. Hamilton on at first with 2 down. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in number 8. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. Brewers leave them loaded as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Number 30 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 30.
Leading off the inning, Matt Williams, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 13 for him on the year. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Into the box, Chris James. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Corey Snyder.
Into the box now, Corey Snyder. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Two out, nobody on. And he lays off again, ball 3. Robbie Thompson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Vaughn going back on it. A leap, but it's off his glove. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will get there as the go-ahead run is quickly to third now with the 2-out triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Into the box now, Robbie Thompson. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
A 1-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back in San Francisco following this. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Number 45 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 45. Now playing right field and batting in the 9th spot, number 17. Kevin.
Striding in once again, number 33. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. This one's been quite a battle throughout as you get a look at the line score. All even here in the 8th inning in San Francisco. Digging in once again, number 4. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and one. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Set to deliver on 2-1. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Greg Vaughn is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Line toward the gap in left center, and he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Greg Vaughn. High in the air down the right field line. Bass moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. This game remains tied at 6. Ron Robinson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Ron Robinson.
So digging in now, number 18. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Three-two pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Hamilton. One out.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Kevin Bass.
So striding in, Kevin Bass, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 1-2. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Royce Clayton to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Giants are down 1-2-3. Weir's still tied 6-6. Back now in Northern California's Bay Area. We're set to continue the 9th inning in this one. Stepping into the box, B.J. Surhoff. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. And the pitch on 2-1. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Rod Beck will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Into the box, Darryl Hamilton. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Stepping in now, Robin Yount. Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Standing in now, number 13. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. James has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with one out in the inning now. Bill Spears will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Bill Spears.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 8. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Hamilton on third. Yount over at second. Spears at first. One gone. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Flipped out the other way towards short. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now an 8-6 game.
Number 33.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Number 37 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 37.
Striding in to start the ninth, Darren Lewis, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-1 home. There's a fastball that misses. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And this will rattle around near the knot hole out near the 309 sign. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And in the ninth inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick, too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Matt Williams, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And it's 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Runner at third here. Nobody out. Swing and a line drive into left field. A base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D'Lo, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box now, Will Clark, and it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. Popped him up. Number 13 waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, left fielder, Chris James.
In now, Chris James. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Missed with a slider. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side.
Oh, that's going to get out of play and into the camera well.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Jesse Orozco takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Mike Felder will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Felder.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Last strike here for the Giants. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. Milwaukee came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ron Robinson wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers: 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Giants, 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park, and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.